clean. It's clean. I've shaven clean.
You're brave.
I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Do you know Mo-vember? Do you know Mo-vember, this thing?
The
you know what that is?
No Shave November?
Yeah, you don't shave for the month of November. And, it raises awareness for all kinds of...
prostate cancer, right?
Yeah, men's cancer charities and things like that. So I decided, because today is the 3rd, so 2 days ago is when I went clean. And we're gonna see what happens for the month.
For the month of November.
Yeah, but probably into December because I'm lazy.
Well.
A little late today.
It's the Brett Davern Show. Brought to you by Adobe Radio. In partnership, with Nice Guy Digital. And we record live, obviously, in beautiful North Hollywood, California.
Katie's drunk.
On today's episode, our favorite segment, Tank's Good News with @TankSinatra. We discuss hashtag of the day. Yes, Brett, I say it wrong.
You still can't say it.
And in studio, we have my good friend, Alec Mapa, from All Kinds of Funny Things. He is everywhere. You definitely know him. And I love him. Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend, Brett Davern!
Oh my gosh. Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on Adobe Radio, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can call the show anytime. 1-888-99-IDOBI. Shout out a friend, shout at us, or with us. Tell Katie how to say hashtag. Whatever you want. Once again, the phone number is 1-888-994-3624. The email for the show is bdsfans@idobe.com. That's bdsfans@idobe.com. Okay, lots and lots of show to get to today, but before we get to all of it, what's up, Boy Wonder?
What's up?
I like that you respond to what's up with what's up.
My dad does that on the phone all the time. I hate it, so I started doing it.
Wait, yell louder.
My dad does that on the phone to me. I hate it.
And you do it.
So I started doing it.
Yeah. Responds to a question with a question.
Embrace the things you hate.
I like it.
I like it.
And Katie LeClaire.
It's National Sandwich Day today.
Oh, now finally you've gotten to one that I can get behind.
That's a good one.
Finally, after all your BS with knock-knock jokes and...
Oh, that was a good one, too.
What was it? Sloth Day and...
Bowl Day.
Chocolate cupcake. Well, that's a good
one, too.
That's a good day. I don't mind that
they're
day.
not all terrible.
But what is it today?
Sandwich Day.
Sandwich Day. The greatest day of the year.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, now you're going to get me going. Is a taco a sandwich?
Well, no.
Is a quesadilla?
No.
What about a calzone? All right. Enough craziness. On to Tank's good news. Tank is waiting for us on the phone. Let's get to him. Let's play the intro, and let's get some good news on this Friday as we head into the weekend.
Extra, extra, read all about it. It's Tank's good news with Tank Sinatra.
Uh-oh.
Hey, how are you?
There he is. Tank, where are you? Are you in the bowels of a submarine? Where are you? Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Tank, are you there?
Tank, are you there? Oh, boy.
Tank, are you there?
I hope Tank's okay.
I died.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hi, Tank.
How's it going?
It's going good, man.
Good.
Where are you right now? Are you ordering breakfast? What are you doing?
Well, I'm at 7-Eleven getting my things I need to go throughout my day.
I thought I detected a coffee order in there somewhere. All right. Tank,
Thank you.
thanks for being on the show. Happy Friday.
Oh, jeez. The guy still thought I was talking to him. I was like, oh, forget it. That was funny.
It's all good, man. Thanks for being on the show. Happy Friday. Let's get some good news as we go into this weekend, my friend. Come on. Help us out. What do you got for us?
Well, listen. There's one thing I want to mention, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to start crying.
Okay.
But a picture of a boy who's got like a crazy neuroblastoma. He's definitely like he's terminal. All he wants is Christmas cards. So if you go to my page, you'll see the picture of it. The link is in my story. Just if you have a second, or any of you listeners have a second, try and send this kid a Christmas card. It's all he wants. It's like sad, but it's also a chance to make something really special for this kid. You know?
I saw this last night on Twitter. A lot of people are retweeting this story, and it seems like a lot of people are getting involved. It's really cool. So yeah, it's really cool. We should do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
We can find the address
it's a cool
on your
thing to
page.
do.
Yeah. Or if you just Google, kid Christmas cards, terminal, whatever. I'm sure it'll come up. It is a story that's been making the rounds, and my hope is that this kid, he's covered in hundreds of Christmas cards, the thousands of Christmas cards from people, and even if he doesn't get to read them, the sign of the show of love will hopefully make his transition a little easier, and his parents, because his parents are going to be the ones who, whatever. Like I said, too sad. Don't really want to talk about it.
No, absolutely. We've gotten a lot of great support on the show with people like just sending us mail, and they could send him some mail now too. So everybody listening, go to Tank's Good News, find the address. Like he said, Google it. It's a big kind of thing going on the internet right now, and very important stuff. What else you got, Tank?
For sure. So to turn this around, I love stories like this, and it's just one of the most rags to riches stories I've ever seen in my life. So Evan Gaddis, who's on the Houston Astros, apparently really, really fought and clawed his way to get there. And there was a post the other day on a page called Baseball Quotes, and it got reposted by SportsCenter and ESPN. So it was a picture of his ID from 10 years ago, almost to the day, to a picture of him embracing another one of his players after winning the World Series. So apparently this guy was sweeping floors, which there's nothing wrong with it, but obviously he was sweeping floors with dreams of doing more, and he achieved his dream. So he went from janitor to World Series champion in 10 years, which sounds like it's just unbelievable. So it sounds like a long time, 10 years, but imagine the fact that it doesn't happen at all for most people. So I'm sure, tons of people would say, wow, I hope in 10 years, people say in 10 years, I can't go back to school, or I can't start this thing because in 10 years, I'm going to be, let's say, 47. Well, you're going to be 47 anyway. So do something.
Yeah. No, that's an awesome story too. Definitely. Stick to your dreams and never give up, I think is the moral there as well.
And the caption that I wrote was saying stick to your dreams and never give up on your dreams. It's like the people that aren't going to give up on them, like they're just not going to, no matter what anybody says. Even if somebody says, hey, give up on your dreams, you're never going to make it. Certain people just know that they're destined for more, and they'll push through no matter what, and he's one of those people. It was just a very cool story to see, because I'm in a similar position where I've been on the same track for probably more than 10 years, and I'm finally starting to get some traction, so I felt especially related to that story.
Nice.
Another story that I don't relate to at all, but I'm inspired by, is 3 blind triplets. So these 3 boys were born blind. They recently achieved all at the same time Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts, which is like,
wow.
If you're perfect physically, mentally, and emotionally, Eagle Scout is still a major achievement. It's like 10th degree black belt in karate. It's like the highest achievement you can possibly reach.
Absolutely.
The fact that these boys were blind and all achieved it together is just it's nothing short of a miracle, and it's beyond amazing. To say it's amazing is like, a lot of things are amazing. This is above and beyond anything I think I've ever seen as far as achievement goes. To overcome those odds is just incredible.
That's incredible. I didn't even get past Weeblo, and I can see perfectly.
You got kicked out.
I mean, you know.
We below. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I didn't make it very far either.
The Weeblos. Tank, good stuff, man. Thank you so much, and thanks for always joining us on Friday, bringing us the good news as we head into the weekend. I want to wish you yourself a good weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
My pleasure. You too. Likewise.
Right. Thanks, Tank. If you want to find all the good news stories, head on over to Instagram. The account is @TanksGoodNews. Tank himself also has his other account, which is @TankSinatra, which is very funny, and you can follow that too. And also has a book, right, Katie?
Yep, Happy is the New Rich.
That's right. So get on Amazon or wherever you find books and get that as well. Thanks again, Tank. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for the good news, Tank. We'll see you again next week on Tank's Good News.
Man, that little newsboy that we got to do that, he's such a cutie. Katie.
Yes.
Another story, another good news story as we head into the weekend. Today, a big day. Today is a big day.
Sure is.
My buddy Marty Shannon, who we used to do the podcast with, or who I used to do the podcast with, he's a musician. He's a recording artist. He's super talented. He's awesome. And one of my best friends in the world. And his new single, You Got Me, is dropping today.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to wherever you get music. It's a great song. We played a little clip of it last week, but now we're going to play the full song because the whole thing's releasing today. Everyone should go out and find it. It's a great song. He's a great guy. He's just out there, one of these indie guys, just doing it on his own, and he's super talented. I'm really proud of him. And this is his song, You Got Me. So enjoy this by Marty Shannon.
It took your umbrella before you went away. Your parting words were, baby, it looks like rain. Didn't know what you meant to say. Now I'm flying
Check out The Brett Davern Show on Facebook.com/Brett Davern Show. IW Radio.
It's the hashtag of the day.
Hashtag Seinfeld taught me. Shut up.
And that was the hashtag of the day.
I don't say it right. What do you want from me?
Well, now you doing the hashtag of the day is going to be one of my favorite things because you can't say hashtag. And I didn't know that when we made that a segment. But I love that you can't say hashtag.
Okay.
All right, before we get to Alec, hold on. You have a voicemail, right?
I do. Sorry, I forgot to play it.
No, that's okay. This voicemail was left for us. You can leave us a voicemail at 1-888-99-IDOBE anytime you want. And this voicemail was left by Marty Shannon when we had his girlfriend Jillian on the show, and I didn't know it, and Katie found it this morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just calling to see if Brett and Jillian...
His dumb accent.
Oh. Actually...
It stopped playing? What happened?
Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Oh. Wait, you stopped playing the voicemail to answer the phone?
He called and the voicemail stopped playing.
So he's interrupting the show?
Yeah.
Are we ever going to get to Alec?
Probably not.
He's sitting over there waiting.
No,
Marty,
no.
hello?
Hello? This is Bill from Beijing, China.
Oh, no. Hi, Marty. How are you?
I don't know why. Who's Marty?
Are you calling because of that great song we just played?
Real good promotion for his single. Marty, thanks for calling in.
I'm calling you Marty. It's Bill from Beijing.
All right, Bill.
All right, Bill. We just played a single by Marty Shannon. Are you happy with us playing that single? I hope he is. Maybe he's calling in to yell at us.
I don't know who Marty Shannon is.
All right, we're going to hang up on him.
No, Brad Paisley.
Oh, God, no. All right, we had this running bit on the podcast where he talks about how he was going to go on tour with Brad Paisley, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, tell the story. And the story just goes on forever, and it never goes anywhere. That's the bit.
So we're definitely not telling that story right now.
Marty, I love you, buddy.
All right.
I thought the whole point of you not coming to Adobe Radio was that you couldn't wake up this early in the morning, but here you are calling and interrupting the show. What's happening?
No, I can't. What happened was I woke up early. My alarm went off. I got a text from this guy who asked me if I wanted to go on tour with Brad Paisley.
All right, that's
so
it.
I said,
no.
I can't do it. And
No.
then I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll go.
I can't
don't know.
do this
and then
anymore.
I woke up and I was like,
This is why we had to break up.
This is why you broke up, yeah.
All right, Marty. Your song is lovely, and we love you, but the Brad Paisley bit's gotta go. We're hanging up on you.
Bye, Marty.
Bye, Marty. I love you. We got
See you
more
later.
show to do. Bye, buddy. Congratulations on the single,
This is
pal.
Bill.
This
Thanks,
is-
Bill from Beijing.
Okay,
All right,
bye, Bill.
Goodbye. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
He's too much.
I love him. He makes me laugh. All right, Alec.
Bill from Beijing. I thought I was the only Asian person on the program this morning.
Apparently not. Apparently there's Bill over there.
Wait, say hashtag.
Hashtag.
Okay, say hash browns.
Hash browns.
Okay, you can say hash browns, but you can't
What
say
is
hashtag.
happening?
Hashtag.
Here's my question for you, though,
I
Katie.
don't understand.
Did you think that it was hashtag, and that's why you've always said it that way, or did you know it was hashtag, you just can't say it?
I can barely hear the distinction when anyone says it.
Yeah, but you're not answering my question.
I don't know. I just say the word.
I know, so you did think it was hashtag.
Oh, there we go.
So that's a yes.
Hashtag.
Is that a yes?
There's some synapse that's not happening in her brain
I know,
right now.
something's
It's
not
just like-
firing.
By the way, this is a hashtag Seinfeld taught me moment.
Alec
I
knew.
was on Seinfeld.
You were on
I
Seinfeld.
was. It was one of my first talkies.
Tell us about it.
I was it was in 90 something, and I was on the Pool Guy episode, and I had like maybe 2 lines or something, and then I was on the Radford lot for the whole week.
Yeah.
And I met Seinfeld. He was like one of the cleanest human beings I've ever seen. Like,
Really?
His shirt was just ironed. Like I was just fascinated by how he was like a Ken doll. He was just so perfect. And then during the rehearsal on the floor, there was some table where they just dropped off swag all day long, like invitations to a premiere or a sweatshirt or a baseball cap that they wanted. This is at the height of like hitdom.
Right.
And by the end of the day, I'm not kidding, by the end of rehearsal, this table was groaning with crap, like just all of this promotional stuff.
And they wanted them to like either wear it on the show or just
wear
promote
it in real life,
or,
try this hairspray or something.
Did you try any of it? Did you take anything?
I didn't take anything, but I was on Cocktails with Khloe, that Khloe Kardashian show.
Right,
I got drunk on her show, and then the show got canceled. But
well, good thing we didn't get you.
I got a Kardashian canceled, so you're welcome.
Because you got drunk? Is that why the show got canceled?
It was called Cocktails with Khloe, and it was filmed in Van Nuys, and it was a complete. They built a replica of her house in Calabasas.
Oh my gosh!
It was so weird, and they were serving cocktails, and I was like, "This is so weird. I'm totally gonna get drunk." So, but at the end of it, we got back to our dressing rooms, and we all got a suitcase full of stuff.
Right,
and it was all Kardashian droppings, and because these girls are getting product all the time. So there were sunglasses, there were wireless speakers.
They're re-gifting. To use another Seinfeld thing.
I was fine with it.
The Kardashians are re-gifting.
And then I re-gifted all that crap.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
re-gifting everywhere.
Yeah.
Re-gifting all over the place.
I kept the wireless speakers and the sunglasses.
Well, you have to.
Yeah. I'm all about the free stuff.
Who's not? Wait, what is the hashtag, though, that you went with?
Seinfeld taught me.
Seinfeld taught me pulp can move, baby. I just wanted to get that in there. I just had to get that in there. That's a line from Seinfeld. Okay, anyway.
I remember the Seinfeld episode where he's on that date with a girl and he orders just a salad.
Yeah.
And then it echoes through his head, just a salad.
just a salad? Who orders a salad?
Yeah, because that's my husband. We go to a steakhouse and he orders just a salad.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
oh, no.
You're kidding me.
Is he a vegetarian?
He's a pescatarian. He eats fish and birds and stuff. But I'm like... He'll order fish at a steakhouse or a salad at a steakhouse. I'm like, you're such a...
Meanwhile, you're going like raw beef, basically. You order yours not even done.
I'm chainsawing a side of beef right next to the table.
What's the Filipino dish with blood in it?
Dinuguan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like from the Addams family.
But it's delicious.
I don't know.
I've had it delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've eaten that? You're a brave lady.
Katie's a kind of a foodie, aren't you?
Yeah.
I have to acknowledge, first of all, that I'm here at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:25 in Burbank.
I'm so proud of
you.
you.
When I'm here, it's kind of a walk of shame situation. But for you, Katie LeClaire, this block looked very familiar. I don't want to discuss
anything for Katie LeClaire. Right. Let's take a break, listen to some songs, and then on the other side of that, let's get into more all things Alec Mapa here, because we haven't even scratched the surface, really. We got the podcast to talk about, and then, of course, we got Switched at Birth, because we have to cover Switched at Birth, because Katie's sitting right there. So let's do that. This is Everything's Magic by Angels and Airwaves. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second. Back with Alec Mapa in a minute. We're going to get into all things The Nooner, which is his podcast. I want to hear all about it. Did that sound sincere?
Not really.
But I do mean it.
It's just about each other's podcast.
Here's
fascinating. Listen,
wait, I forgot to unmute him. There he is.
Here's all there is to it.
Wait,
I have a podcast.
Doing like a 10-second live read here.
Jesus,
I've lost control of the show.
Thanks for inviting me, everybody.
Do you understand that in the middle of saying that, I just completely ran out of energy? I was like, "We're going to talk about this."
Yeah, you couldn't even pretend to care.
All right,
no, it's like let's
I'm
move
muting
on.
both of us.
Never mind.
This is Hash Pipe by Weezer.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, IW Radio.
Good morning.
Oh, boy.
Are you awake?
I'm
this
awake
time?
now.
All right.
I'm
my
awake.
my podcast is every Wednesday at noon. It's called Nooner. It's at ubnradio.com. That's
There you
it.
go.
That's all I got to plug. And I have on
That's how to find it?
celebrities and authors and
Yeah.
interesting people. Katie LeClaire is going to be on
What?
November 15th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully with Wednesday Addams, a.k.a. Vanessa Morano.
Oh, you're going to have them both on together?
I think so. I think
Oh,
that'll be a real
Switchers.
ratings
boy.
getter for sweeps.
What did you call it? The what?
Switchters.
Oh, boy.
Is
You
it
can
called
say that.
Switchters? Is that what the fans were called?
Lizzie always said that it was Swisters.
No,
Swisters.
But we were switched,
Yeah.
so we were Switchters.
They're switchters. The fans of it are just fans of it.
Well, no, I mean...
You guys give yourself a name, but not the fans?
Are you going to look like Grizzly Adams by the end of the month?
I think
you gonna have
so,
a little
yeah.
Duck Dynasty
Are
thing
you
happening?
joining in Mo-vember? Is
No,
that why
I'm-
you're clean shaven as well?
I'm Asian, so like my hairs grow really far apart. So when I have facial hair, it just looks like I have alopecia or something. Looks like I'm
No,
molting.
alopecia is having no hair.
No, it looks like it grows in patches. It's ridiculous.
Patches.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call my brother, like his nickname when he tries to
Is
grow
Patches?
a beard. Patches, yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
just all
adorable.
patchy. It doesn't come in.
Little
I
patches.
could get a good one going.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens by the end
Right.
of the month.
Right.
Wait, so the Nooner, you have in celebrity guests?
Yes.
And you just rap and flap and shoot the breeze?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. We
I love
stream
it.
live, and it's kind of what we're doing right now.
Really?
Yes.
So streaming live on ubn.com, but then
Right.
does it get podcasted on like iTunes and all that kind
On
of stuff
YouTube,
too?
we eventually go to YouTube and
Oh,
iTunes.
okay.
I feel very millennial.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Very hip.
Yeah, it's very hip.
Down with the kids.
That's what I've always said about you, Alec. You're very hip.
Why
Am
not?
I hip?
Actually, yes.
Brother.
I think
Absolutely.
having kids forces you to be hip.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
well, my
okay.
kid is like 12 now, so I'm lame.
Oh,
And look
right.
at me, I'm cool. I'm cool.
You
look
are
at
very
me,
cool.
I'm very cool.
You
but
got
like,
drunk on the Kardashian show. You're
I'm
cool.
very hip. Does he not realize how hip I am? It's so stupid. And like when I'm on television now, like I'm even on a kid show right now. I'm doing Henry Danger on Nickelodeon. That's those kids are like
That's
12,
big.
and they're all on Instagram. They all have Snapchat. They all have like hundreds of thousands of followers. I
Right.
feel very inadequate around them. But so it came on the television the other day. We were having breakfast, and I was like, "Look, Daddy's on TV," and he went, "I know." That's all I
over
get.
it.
Yeah. So in keeping with that, November is National Adoption Month.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it. No, I'm kidding. I will. I adopted my foster kid when he was 5.
Uh-huh.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. So
Aw.
I am promoting foster adoption all over Southern California. I have to look at this. I got to take off my glasses to read this. November 15th, I'll be at the New Children's Museum in San Diego. November 28th, at the Museum of Latin American Art in Long Beach. November 29th, the Montalban Theater in Hollywood. And November 30th, at the Discovery Cube in Santa Ana.
Woo!
I'm hitting all the hot spots.
All over the
For
place.
more information, if you're interested in foster adoption, go to raiseachild.us. How's that?
You sure about the U.S.?
I think so.
All right, a little unsure.
Well,
All right.
well, Google Raise a Child. One word, Raise a Child, and you'll find out all about. We're just kind of raising awareness about all the kids in the foster care system.
Sure.
Everybody wants to have a baby. Everybody wants to adopt a baby, but there are hundreds of thousands of kids in the system right now who need homes that people just pass over and forget about. And so I'm just kind of like, every year I do this talk all over Southern California just to gently remind people.
No, that's great.
that you can get a kid any age.
And November
Yeah.
is the whole month of awareness.
Yeah, the whole, yeah.
I like that. Well, that's also why I'm growing a beard.
Is it?
Now I have another cause.
Okay, for prostate cancer and adoption.
And adoption.
You're a good egg.
That's right.
Brett.
Anyone else comes in here with any other causes, I'm going to just add it to the beard. I'm going to have all these things hanging
it
from
to
the
the
beard.
beard.
Yeah. I'm going to hang signs from the beard.
You're so lucky to have Katie with you every day. She's like the nicest television star I've ever met. Not so much? Not so much?
I'm the nicest television star Alex
that
ever met,
was
and
like-
Alec worked with Seinfeld.
I did.
He did.
I worked with Khloe Kardashian.
How ironed were Katie's shirts?
Well, you always looked perfect because I always come in like 45 minutes after
Yeah.
you, so you had already been in the makeup chair and you had
Men have it so
lashes
easy.
on.
Oh,
no,
please.
listen. This face photographs like a pie plate, so I would like ask for contour, for cheekbones, and a jawline. And
Photographs like a...
I do. I look like the Great Pumpkin. So one time, this makeup person said, "You don't know what you're talking about," and then she looked at the monitor and she went, "Okay."
She said, come here a minute.
Yeah.
Get over here. Let me get this brush out.
But I was so excited because I played on your show your mother's best friend, Leah Thompson's best friend, and I was always a big Back to the Future fan, and then
Of
it
course.
came on again. But I saw it when I was a kid, so I was like, I watched it as an adult, and I realized why she became such a big star, because she was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She's a beautiful woman, but she played a teenage girl like she was a total horn dog, which was everybody's fantasy. That she's this clean-cut, beautiful girl, and she was just like,
There's got to be part of an Oedipus complex going on too
totally,
when people watch Back to the Future for sure.
I mean, it's kind of gross when you think about it, but she was great in that movie.
Yeah.
She was great in everything. All the right moves, Back to the Future.
And she has
She's
a great
in
sense
everything.
of humor. She has a really dirty sense of humor.
When
She
are
does.
we
got
getting
along
her
so
in
well.
here, Katie? We got to get her in here. Come on.
I thought you didn't want any more Switch at Birth people.
Well, I'll take Leah Thompson or Marley Matlin. You know I got a thing for Marley Matlin.
Yes, you do.
Hi, Marley. I hope
Today's
you're
kind
listening.
of the bottom of the barrel. Today's the D-list
No,
switched
what?
at first. I sat next to Marley Matlin the first day on set, and I was like, "You're so great on the show," and she goes, "I'm the best part, right?"
That's great. That's amazing.
Talk about dirty senses of humor.
Oh my God, she's so dirty.
Since we're talking about Switch to Birth, every Switch to Birth person that's come in here so
Who
far.
Who else have you had?
We had Gilles Marini.
You had Gilles? You got Gilles down here at 7 a.m.?
Adam Hagenboo. Who else have we had? We had Vanessa, the first,
John
the
Michael
second
Higgins.
episode. John Michael Higgins.
Wow.
Oh, we're running through them, baby.
John Michael Higgins was on the show?
Absolutely.
When was he on?
Season 5.
Wow. I see him at the Trader Joe's.
Oh.
I almost said, when he said when was he on, I almost said, it was a Wednesday. Well, since you're in here, though, we've asked all of them to give us a Katie LeClaire story, specifically from set, though. Like, you got anything that sticks out?
Give me an
never
edge,
had any
Alec. Give me an
scenes
edge.
together.
No, just lie. Just tell him.
All
Tell
right.
him.
One
Tell me
time
about
she
the time
came
she
in
threw
so
a bagel at a
visibly
PA.
drunk.
Yep.
It
Right.
was
There we go.
embarrassing. And there
Good.
was an intervention at lunch.
Oh, really?
All of the cast and crew gathered together in one of the studios, and she thought it was a surprise birthday party.
Of course.
Which was weird because it wasn't even her birthday. That's how drunk she was.
yeah.
And we were
Blackout.
there. I kicked it off. I said, everybody's here because they love you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, she was she was dragged kicking and screaming off to rehab.
Right.
And now here she is, clean and sober.
Classic Hollywood
a picture
story.
of courage and bravery and redemption.
Well, you got to hit rock
So
bottom
is there an
before you can go
applause
up.
button we could hit?
Hit the applause button, Katie.
Yeah.
There.
It's for me, everybody.
Katie, we're all so proud of you.
She's a walking message of hope is what she is.
Absolutely. I'm going to add it to the beard.
Yeah, 10 years, she could be a pro baseball player. I did a callback. Did you see that?
I like that.
I was listening.
Very
What a
good.
professional.
Yeah.
What a pro. Oh my gosh. I've got a question for you on the other side of this break. I want to see what you think about this. It's sort of a Seinfeldian question.
Oh, we're back to Seinfeld.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
get into that right after I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness?
Yes.
Never heard of it. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
IW Radio. You can listen to The Brett Davern Show anytime. Just search for it on your favorite podcast app, but especially the Adobe app for iOS.
Alec,
Hi.
is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes,
I love that answer.
Yes.
because it's
You're
a
so
piece
committed.
of meat between two slices of bread. They're a weird shaped bread.
Okay.
It's a weird shaped piece
What
of meat.
about a chicken quesadilla? Is that a sandwich?
Culturally, I guess it would be considered a sandwich.
What
But
about
a torta is definitely a Mexican sandwich.
Is it?
A torta.
Well, that
is
is
delicious.
Well, that's bread, not tortillas.
I'm just saying, if we're in the world of Mexican food, then
Well,
I'm gonna
okay,
go for
what
a
is
torta.
throwing me off. I was
All
going
right.
to go
Sorry,
with the
go
next
ahead.
one.
Sorry, go
Brett.
ahead.
What about a
Brett,
calzone?
What is the classification for sandwich? in
I
your
don't
point?
know. I'm
Your
asking you.
I think it's like it's gluten with something in the middle. It is.
It's gluten
bread
with
yeah,
something in
yeah,
the middle.
Yeah, it's bread with something in the middle.
So if I take 2 slices of pizza and smash them together, I've now created a sandwich.
That's probably a new sandwich at Taco Bell, even as we speak.
Probably.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
the
the
deal with
Pizzerito
Taco
or
Bell
something
with
like
the
that.
the Franken food?
Yeah.
They got the
egg sandwich.
egg taco
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and then chicken chips. You guys seen
What's
this?
chicken chips?
What on earth is that?
Naked chicken chips. You guys haven't seen this?
I might throw up.
Okay, they're like Dorito shaped, so they're triangular, shaped chicken tenders that are really super thin.
Have
and
been
they're
pounded
calling them
flat.
Yeah, and they're calling them chicken chips.
Oh.
What is happening over there at Taco Bell? I mean, unless they want to be a sponsor, I think it's crazy. Watch tomorrow. I'm like, you guys should really go out and get some chicken chips.
Chicken chips.
It's the Brett Davern Show, brought to you by the Bell.
They're so chickeny.
Ding.
Yo quiero Taco Bell? What did that little chihuahua used to say?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah.
Run for the border. That
Right,
was their
right,
big thing,
right?
right?
Right.
Okay, so you're going to go
There's
with
a Taco
anything
Bell in my
between
neighborhood
bread
that's
as a
being
sandwich.
remodeled.
Really?
I don't know. It's like it's closed for remodeling. It's like I didn't think anybody who ever ate at Taco Bell was that aesthetically displeased with like
Do people
the
go?
situation.
It's just a drive-through
It's
place.
just a drive-through. It's like, what connoisseurs are you remodeling this place for?
Just give me the plastic bag with 25 burritos in it. I don't care what the lighting looks like.
And I hate my life a little bit.
Yeah, I'm stoned. I have no idea where I
I'm
am.
at Taco Bell. I don't think. When is the last time you had Taco Bell? Legitimately,
Like years ago.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
And I must
long,
have been altered
long time
somewhat.
ago.
Yeah.
Once again, unless they want to be a sponsor, and then I had it this morning for breakfast. Katie, Taco Bell last time?
A couple months ago.
Couple
Really?
months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you a
jeez.
fast food gal? You look healthy. You
Sometimes.
look like you'd eat healthy.
Oh, I like to eat.
Yeah.
I eat.
You're an eater.
I'm not one of those actors
Yeah.
that is like a salad for lunch.
Yeah, you didn't have
No.
the lollipop head. You weren't like those anorexic girls. Like I was on Friends back in the Jurassic era, and they were all painfully thin.
Really?
Yeah, there was no craft service on set because they all got their meals privately, and then they had like a bowl of chips for the rest of us because they didn't want food out.
Well,
The cast didn't want food out?
Yeah, the cast didn't
I
want
have
food
to
out.
say that would help me a lot on sets though, because I get on a set and just eat like I haven't
like
eaten
you're
in
going to the
years.
electric chair.
Well, because everything's free.
Yeah.
and it's just there.
It's the best part of working in
And
television.
also, you
for sure.
don't realize how much you want broccoli beef until a guy walks around with it on a tray at
Right.
7:30 in the morning.
Right.
And you're like, you know what?
Right.
Broccoli beef sounds good right
Yeah,
now.
it sounds great.
It is strange, though, right? Like the things
I-
they serve
yeah.
at weird times.
Yeah. I was on a black sitcom on UPN. Remember the UPN network?
Of course.
Yeah. We used to call it the U People's Network.
Not to be confused with
Right.
the ubn.com, which is where the podcast
Right.
is.
And it was an all-black cast, so all the catering was all fried fish and fried show. I gained 15 pounds.
Really?
On the first season of that show, you can see me get bigger and bigger. It's like a slow motion. Who's the girl who blows up? Violet Beauregard. Like from episode 1 by episode 20, it's like who's that? Is that Kim Jong Un? Did he join the cast? What's going on here? Then I got back on the treadmill. Had to take care of business. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh my god! I don't even know where I'm going
Okay,
anymore.
yeah, are you lost? Have you lost it again?
You wanted to take over? Go
All
for
right.
it.
So there's lots of things happening in the news.
No, let's not talk about the news.
Oh, okay.
We had the
it's
good news.
It's good news today.
That's right. Good
Yeah.
news today.
That's a very positive thing to
Yeah.
impart to your listeners.
You're going to be doing some stand-up dates.
I'm doing some stand-up. I'm doing December 3 in Los Angeles at Uncabaret.
Mm-hmm.
And December 28th, I'm performing in San Diego at Martini's Above 4th.
There you go.
Yes.
Where can people get tickets?
People can get tickets. Go to uncabaret.com
There you go.
and Google Martinis Above 4th in San Diego.
Perfect.
Yes.
And I'm sure all other dates and things like that are on alecmapa.com.
Sure.
All right.
Sure, along with my Showtime special, Alec Mapa Baby Daddy.
Which
That's
is
right.
hilarious.
Which Katie went to the premiere.
I did.
Thank you
can't
for
believe you
helping me
came.
segue into that.
Wow.
Tell us all about this.
What?
The one-man show.
The one-man show. Well, I just stand up, just writing my dirty, filthy stand-up. Half of my show's dirty, and the other half is I talk about the kid.
That was
Really?
what I
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
going to say. It's
yeah.
got a really nice balance.
A nice balance of completely filthy and heartwarming.
Yeah.
Because that's me.
You can put that on the poster
That's
if you want.
Thanksgiving-
filthy. I think that was one of the quotes.
Really?
Yeah. Filthy
All right.
The
and
Thanksgiving
heartwarming.
story is my favorite.
Oh, what was the Thanksgiving
when you
story?
when you took him to your parents.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we kind of have to hear it a
Well,
little
okay,
bit.
no.
Or at least tease it.
He was at, he came out of foster care, and so his nutrition was really bad, so we really wanted to have him have healthy food. And
Okay.
we took him to my husband's parents for Thanksgiving, his very first Thanksgiving. He ate nonstop. He ate junk. He ate, like, candy. Because I was like, we got into this huge fight. I was like, it's Thanksgiving. Let him eat whatever he wants.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. So he eats everything in sight. Candy nonstop, pie nonstop. an entire ham, and
the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. He was like a boa constrictor. He dislocated his jaw.
I'm envisioning a kid with a ham-shaped
so
stomach.
I said that he was at the fireplace with Grandma and Grandpa making s'mores because I think he still had room in his esophagus. And he turns to my husband and he goes, Papa, I don't feel so good. And so I'm like, oh no. So my husband scoops him up. They're running to the bathroom. They don't make it. He pukes all over the kitchen floor. Right.
No.
So I'm on all fours just cleaning up the mess. I got this. So my husband takes to the bathroom. My son starts barfing in the toilet. And he's barfing in the toilet. He starts having explosive diarrhea at the same time. Yeah. Double dragon.
Oh no.
I'd heard of the phenomenon, but I'd never actually seen it in person.
Oh my.
So I was like, Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And my husband was looking at me with murder in his eyes. Like this was exactly the situation that he wanted to avoid. So.
You know what?
And that was our first heartwarming Thanksgiving together.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays, everybody.
Oh my
happy
God.
Mo-vember.
The double dragon.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that, but I'm going to start using it. I'm stealing it.
Right.
That's what I've learned here today.
Yeah, chicken chips at both ends. Run to the border.
Once again, Taco Bell, if you want to jump on board the Brett Davern show, be my guest, but be careful.
That sounds revolting.
Well,
really, a chicken pounded flat and deep fried
I
into
can't
a
wait
chip.
until tomorrow when I'm like, everyone, chicken chips.
Look
Go
at
out and
your
try
fancy,
them. I got fancy
you got
cards.
Cards.
I have to tell a quick, just because we're talking about chicken things, I did a Burger King commercial one time and played all last football season.
That's great.
Yeah, it was.
Did you have to eat over and over again?
This is the thing. I have this. The whole commercial was improvisation, so it was just the director talking to another guy and I, and we're just improvising back. And he goes, "While you're talking, just eat the nuggets, and we'll do it." So we're eating, and he's talking, and I'm just eating, and usually there's a spit bucket, but because it's a long take, it's like you can't just lean over and spit anything out. You're just talking and eating. And the prop guy comes in to reset everything, and I looked at him and I said, "Hey, just out of curiosity, how many have we gone through here? What are we doing?"
7,000.
And he goes, "Each of you have eaten over 60 chicken nuggets."
Like actually ingested?
Yeah.
And like, but not spit out?
You're right. And that was only halfway through the day. It was a day. And also, because it was improvisation, I had to try to work in, you get 10... I kept saying
had you used the dipping sauce? Had you used the ranch?
Barbecue.
Or the honey barbecue?
Barbecue. But
so you had 60 and
I
the
kept
dipping
trying
sauce?
to work in 10 chicken nuggets for $1.49 because that was the thing, right? So I kept saying, "Oh yeah, no, I love 10 chicken nuggets for $1.49." And halfway through the day, the director comes up and he goes, "Hey, I was just talking to the client back there. You need to stop saying chicken nuggets. It's 10 nuggets for $1.49." And at that point, I almost vomited. I was like, "That's disgusting. They won't even let you say chicken
nuggets.
No.
You can say ostrich testicle nuggets, but you can't say chicken nuggets. That's a note from legal.
Watch the commercials closely, people, and see if they actually say beef or chicken or whatever.
You can say cartilage nuggets, but you can't say...
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box commercials, they say 2 tacos for $1 or whatever. They don't say 2 beef tacos.
No.
They say 2 tacos.
No.
All right, last thing to do with you. I got 2 cards. I'm going to put one in each hand.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
What's happening is they each contain a different line of questioning.
So you're going to determine those cards.
You're going to determine what line of questioning I ask you by telling me right or left.
Right.
This or that, the orange card. Here we go. This one is a rapid fire one.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Try to turn off that brain of yours and just tell me the first thing that comes flying out of it. Okay, here we go. It's this or that.
All right.
Salty or sweet?
Salty.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Beach house or mountain cabin?
Beach house.
Hugger or handshaker?
Hugger.
Thanksgiving or the 4th of July?
Thanksgiving.
Suit or sweatpants?
Sweatpants.
Pearl Jam or Nirvana?
Ooh, Nirvana.
Living it up during the day or all about the nightlife?
Living it up during the day.
Pajamas or all natural?
Pajamas.
Dinner and a movie in theaters or take out and turn on the TV?
Take out and turn on the TV!
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you so much for listening live on Adobe Radio. You can also subscribe to the podcast version of the show on iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you like what you heard, everybody, just tell a friend.
Tell them.
That's all we ask. Just go out there and say, "Hey, did you hear that crazy guy on the Brett Davern Show this morning?"
Shout it out. I heard them both.
You should listen to it. Anything else to say? I don't even know where we are.
I have nothing left to give. It's like blood from a stone.
Left
at this
it all
point.
out on the field.
Yeah, that's it.
I love it. Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Bye.
Producer Katie's on Twitter at Katie Leclerc.
She's going to be on my podcast November 15th, ubnradio.com.
Hey, where's my podcast invite?
We're on your podcast right now.
No, but I want to be on yours.
All right, you're next.
All right, I invited myself.
Yeah.
Shamelessly
You'll come
invited
on Straight
myself.
White Male Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
just
that.
every day.
Well, Katie will tell you when that national holiday is, and then I'll be on.
We're living it right now. Yeah. It's all going to work out for you, Brett.
Every
Relax.
day that ends in Y.
Yeah. My husband dressed as white fragility for Halloween. Did I mention that? He was covered in bubble wrap.
I'm Brett. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. There's 2 B's in there. White fragility.
Uh-huh. I can't have this conversation.
You can go to BrettDavernshow.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Special thank you to Tank Sinatra for bringing us the good news today. You can follow him on Instagram at Tank Sinatra and also at Tank's Good News. Today's guest, Alec Mapa. Can be found on all the social media at Alec Mapa, AlecMapa, and also AlecMapa.com for all the tour dates and charities and all the stuff you got going on, all the craziness. Stand-up dates in San Diego once again. What was it?
December 28th and December 3rd in Los Angeles at Uncabaret.
That's it. The Nooner Podcast every Wednesday, ubn.com, and then also YouTube as well, right? So
You can see
find
me
it.
on Switched at Birth on Netflix.
There you go.
And so many other things.
And like
You're so
everything
busy.
else you've ever seen ever.
You're so. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for
Honestly,
asking.
yeah, thanks for coming in. Once again, for Boy Wonder, Tank Sinatra, Katie Leclerc, Alec Mapa, I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We'll see you on Monday. That was our show. Good night. Allison in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I got it.
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.